There is a story in the Srimad-Bhagavatam. It is the story of Lord Shiva, Vaishnavanam Yata Sambhu. He is considered to be the greatest of all Vaishnavas. And why is he the greatest of all Vaishnavas? This story explains. When the demigods and the demons were churning the ocean of milk, they were very much seeking out nectar. Because Lord Narayan told them that if you churn the ocean of milk by using the great Mandara mountain and Vashuki the serpent, then what will happen is through this process of churning, a form of nectar will come out from the ocean and it will give immortality, great longevity, and unsurpassable power to whoever drinks it. So of course, everyone is after long life. Everyone is very anxious for healthy body. Everyone is very anxious for power, strength, opulence. So they were struggling very hard to churn this ocean. But you know, the ways of this world is you do not always get what you want when you want it. On the path to anything great are many hardships. Anything in life, in any field, if it is great, your goal, you must endure great hardships and tribulation to attain it. Cheap things are cheap, but costly things you have to pay the price. So as they were churning the ocean, the first thing that came out was poison. Not an ordinary poison, but a poison that was so strong that the whole world would be destroyed by this poison alone in a matter of just a short amount of time. So the demigods and the demons, they realized, what are we going to do with all this poison? Where are we going to put it? What to do with it? Actually, in today's society, people are creating poisons that they don't know what to do with. What to do with poison? If you put it in the air, you destroy the air. If you put it in the ground, you destroy the ground. If you put it in the sea, you destroy the sea. And man is dependent on the ground, he's dependent on the air, he's dependent on the water. So the demigods and the demons had this problem. But this poison was worse than any nuclear waste. It was very powerful. So what are we going to do with this poison? There's so much. We are all going to die. So at that time they approached Lord Vishnu and said, please tell us what we should do. So Lord Vishnu was always very anxious to glorify those souls who are dear to him. So he said, I think the only one who can help you is Lord Shankar. Go to Lord Shiva. So they went to Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva said, something has to be done with this poison. It has to go somewhere. So I will drink it. You will drink it? He said, yes, if that's what it takes to show compassion and kindness to others, I will drink every drop of it. So Lord Shiva gathered all the poison and condensed it. And then he put it in his mouth. And his eternal consort, Parvati, she held her finger on his throat so that it would not go down beyond his throat. And as soon as he drank it, his throat turned very, very blackish due to being stained by this poison. And this is one of the greatest names of Lord Shiva, Kalakanta or Nilakanta, which means, Nilakanta means that he has a very deep bluish, blackish throat. And this name is such a glorification because we have to understand why he has accepted this blackish throat. Out of compassion for other living beings. He was willing to risk his life. He was willing to accept pain upon himself in kindness to others. And it is described in the Srimad-Bhagavatam that there is no service that is more dear to Krishna, and there is no service that will ever be more dear to Krishna than one who is willing to risk everything, including his very life, to show mercy upon others.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.